Hello student, welcome to online teaching. Today we'll discuss about that the basic concept in geometry of class ninth subject math second. Okay, in this basic concept of geometry, we will be discuss some several points like that introduction, then meaning of geometry, then development of geometry, then ancient Indian history about the geometry, and then great Indian mathematicians that they'll be contribute their work in the geometry. So this is your mathematic book, mathematics second book of that class ninth. In this book, they will be having given some historical perspectives in this that introductory part. So that just will be discuss that. In introduction, this picture that's having a pyramid, they will be shown here of Egypt that built in 3000 years of before Christian era. Now, this construction is nothing but it is a very important thing here. Why? Because that how people will build that. We consider here how that people will be build that of that pyramid. Then such a huge structure in old era they will be construct. Now they will be construct that such type of structure, but in that time then what about that measurement of that their work. Now it does not possible to build such that huge structure without developing knowledge of geometry and engineering. Yes, we that accept these things. Now second of that in this chapter is nothing but it is a meaning of geometry. What is the meaning of geometry? The geometry is the that's having a two words. That first is a geo. Geo means earth, and second one is a metrian. Metrian means measurement. So this is the meaning of that geometry that having geo earth means that's having it measurements of earth. Now next topic on this is introduction is that development of geometry. In the development of geometry that's having different nations they will be contribute their part that's having in that geometrical work. In development of that geometry will be having first of all that's having a Greek mathematician that is a Thales that will be having will take that having their names. Now after that we will discuss that the ancient Indian history of that having deep knowledge of that geometry, and we have they will be given in your book that's having Sulabh Sutra is the book that's having described the basic structure or basic build that's having different shape that's having taking measurement with the help of strings. Now after they will be discussed in your book that some ancient Indian mathematicians that like Aryabhat, Varadamil, Bamel, Gupta, that's having Bhaskaracharya, many more Greek or that's having giving their valuable contribution toward that subject of that math or geometry. Now all these they will be having written their book in Sanskrit. म्हणजेच त्यांची जी काही बुक्स आहेत त्याची जी काही पुस्तकं आहेत ते त्यांनी संस्कृतमध्ये लिहून ठेवलेले आहेत आणि त्याच्यामध्ये सर्व जी काही संकल्पना आहे ते भूमितीविषयी संकल्पना त्यांनी काय त्याच्यामध्ये मांडून ठेवलेली आहे. तर हे होतं त्याचं जी काही आहे इंट्रोडक्टरी पार्ट. नाउ वी टर्न टू दॅट आवर नेक्स्ट मेन टॉपिक इन दिस चॅप्टर इज दॅट बेसिक कन्सेप्ट. So let's discuss basic concepts. Basic concepts in geometry. Now what are the basic concepts of geometry that in basic concept of geometry they will be given in your book that's having point, then line and plane. First is a point, then second one is a line, and third one is a plane. These three basics concept they will be discussed in introductory part. Now first will we discuss that's having point. What is mean by point? Point is nothing but it is a measure made by the sharp tip of pencil. It does not have any area. That is nothing but a point. Then next, that is a line. What is line? Line is nothing but it is a line of that collection of point arranged in a straight way and it goes infinity. Then third one, that is a plane. What is plane? Plane is nothing but it is a collection of points, or again we can say that it is a set of points. So all these discuss all these definitions that's having a point, line and plane. Now after that we will discuss that their coordination of points and distance. The next topic is coordination of points and their distance. Now in this coordination of points in discuss, first we'll draw that having a line on number line. On that number line there are some different points will be there. So starting from that having O that's having their coordinate is 0, then here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. Like that we can take the positive numbers that's having D, like that any you can choose that any given that numbers. Then -1, -2, -3, like that, -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Now you will given as you have जसं तुम्हाला पाहिजे तसं तुम्ही तिथं त्याची जी काही नावं आहेत त्या कोऑर्डिनेटची पॉईंटची नावे तिथं लिहू शकतो. जसं की आता फॉर एक्झाम्पल इथं काय मी इथं ए देतो, ए फॉर दॅट्स हॅविंग -4 and B for -3 and for that C to -2. So these are that's having a number of line. Now again after this number line will be seen that's having a coordinate points of D. What is the coordinate points of D? Here is 1. Then the coordinate points of E is 3. Now that calculate that distance from that's having E to D or D to E. See 1, 2. So this we will count that 1, 1, 2. But actually how will we calculate that? We know very well that's having subtract the smaller from that's having a bigger number. That is nothing but that is a very important in this. That's having we can take that's having small coordinate of point D is 1, then coordinate of point E is what is 3. Now suppose we want to calculate that the distance of that DE. So what how we calculate that? First we will take that having a bigger number 3, not take at a smaller number. So see 3 minus 1 is a 2. What is that having distance of DE? Distance of DE is equal to 2. So see in this way we can calculate that having again we can say that having distance or length is one of the same concept. This distance of DE is equal to length of DE. Distance and length is the same. So like that we can calculate number of different type of numbers from 1 to 1. Or again we can take that's having a coordinate that's having subtract from D, and we can calculate that the numbers. So after this we turn to that our next topic, that is nothing but a betweenness. So see, let's see that's having what is a betweenness. So about betweenness means that's having nothing, it is nothing but it is a middle point, that is the betweenness. So see take that's having a number of that having point in the betweenness. So take example number of figures that's having PQR, then next one that is nothing but PRQ, these two. See here, distance that's having point Q is in between P and R, and again we can say that's having R is a point in between P and Q. Like that we can say that. Or again in geometry we can write these P dash Q dash R, or that's having P dash R dash Q, like that. So these are means that how we calculate this P R Q and P Q R. See, distance of P Q plus distance of QR is equal to distance of PR. In this way we can calculate that PQR. Again same, that's having a PR, distance of PR plus distance of RQ is equal to distance of PQ. Like that we can calculate these all. So these are basic concept, basic coordinate points and their distance. So after that we there is a practice set 1.1 that will be discussed in next our online class. Thank you. Okay, welcome students. Now we'll be taking that having practice set 1.1. In practice set 1.1, in your book they will be given some several questions. That in that, among that, first question is that find the distance with the help of given number line. So see, in this board that having a given number line will be given, that's having origin O, that's having A B C D, for that A 1 2 3 4 5, and other this side that's H J K P Q, -1 -2 -3 -4 -5, we know. So that in first I will show you, among that only two. It is a very simple. That's having discuss. I'll take that having the two coordinate. How to find out that their coordinate distance. That first distance they will be want to that's having BE. So how we calculate that BE? See. Solution. How we will calculate that BE? Okay, what is the coordinate of B? First of all, you write that their coordinates. The coordinate of point B is what 2, then the coordinate of point E is, what is the point 5, then our rule is that to subtract smaller from bigger one. So subtract that. 5 minus 2 is 3. So what is the distance that's having BE is 5 3. That's, or again we can say that's I will write that length of BE is equal to 3. Like that. So see, keep in your mind that first coordinate is a B. What is the point of that coordinate B is 2. That you don't take here. You can take that having a bigger one. You can subtract that smaller from bigger one. You keep in your mind. Okay. Another example we can take from this first is that third one, that is a PC. So write down here. What is the coordinate of P? The coordinate of P is -4. Okay. Now that the coordinate of C is, what is the coordinate of Z? 3. So see, we know very well that's having a 3 is greater than -4. Okay. Now we that's having subtract smaller from bigger one. 3 is greater. Okay. Now write down here 3 minus -4. 3 plus minus minus get plus 4 is equal to 7. So what is the distance of PC is 7. So like that you can solve all these, that It is a very simple that. Now in practice set 1.1, that the second they will be given that's having coordinate of a is x and the b is y. Then find ab. तर आपल्याला इथं त्याने दिलेलं आहे a ला x समजायचं आहे आणि b ला y समजायचं आहे आणि x आणि y ची इथं कोऑर्डिनेट दिले आहेत आणि हे पण काय इट इज अ व्हेरी सिम्पल. आपण कॅल्क्युलेट करू शकतो हे ए बी जी काही आहे सेगमेंट. त्याच्यानंतर थर्ड आहे. थर्डमध्ये पहा, फ्रॉम द इन्फॉर्मेशन गिवन बिलो फाइंड विच पॉईंट इज बिटवीन दॅट्स हॅविंग देअर 2 पॉईंट्स. म्हणजे कोणत्या दोन बिंदूमध्ये मधला पॉईंट आहे हे इथं आपल्याला काढायचं आहे. आता इथं दिलेलं आहे पहा, फर्स्ट दे विल बी डिस्कस दॅट डिस्टन्स. फर्स्ट पहिला एक्झाम्पल दिलं आहे, डिस्टन्स पी आर इज इक्वल टू 7, देन डिस्टन्स पी क्यू इज इक्वल टू 10 अँड डिस्टन्स क्यू आर इज इक्वल टू 3. आता इथं काय करायचं आपल्याला, कोणत्या दोन जी काय आहे निर्देशकाची बेरीज ही बिग्गरची सोबत होते ते आपल्याला इथं काय करायचं पाहायचं. तिसरा आणि पहिला 7 + 3 इज 10. तर आता इथं काय आपण सांगू शकतो की आता इथं जी काय आहे 7चे कोऑर्डिनेट आणि 3चे याच्यामध्ये आर हा कॉमन आहे. मग त्यासाठी इथं आपण काय करायचं आहे, हे आर जी कॉमन आहे ते आपल्याला इथं मिडलमध्ये घ्यायचं आहे. म्हणजे ह्याचं जे काय आहे हे कोलिनियर आहे आणि ह्याचं जे काय आहे बिटवीननेस कसं असेल पी आर क्यू असं असेल. अशा प्रकारे इथं आपण आपलं जे काही आहे हे जे काही क्वेश्चन्स आहे आपण सॉल्व्ह करू शकतो. आता इथं सेकंड क्वेश्चनमध्ये इथं हे कोलिनियर नाहीत पॉईंट्स. कारण 8 आणि 4 12 होतात, इथं 12 नाही. किंवा 8 आणि 6 14 होतात, इथं 4 आहे. मग हे बिटवीननेस तर काय आपण सांगू शकतो की हे जे काही 2 पॉईंट आहेत हे कोलिनियर नाहीत. मग इथं तिसरा आहे. का कसं तिसरं आहे, 9 आणि 7 इथं आपण पाहू शकतो की 9 आणि 7 किती होतात 16 होतात. तशा प्रकारे हे जी काय आहे आणि ह्याच्यामध्ये ह्या दोन पॉईंट कॉमन आहे तिथं. कशामध्ये, डिस्टन्स ऑफ सी ए आणि डिस्टन्स ऑफ बी सीमध्ये. मग हे जी काही 2 पॉईंट हे कॉमन आहेत ते आपण इथं काय मिडलमध्ये घेऊ शकतो. अशा प्रकारे 5वं पण इथं काय कोलिनियर आहे. का कोलिनियर आहे, कारण 7 आणि 8 15 आहे. अशा प्रकारे दोन जी काही संख्या आहे आणि तिसरी जी काही आहे तिथं टोटल होतं का ते आपल्याला इथं काय पाहावं लागेल. तशा प्रकारे हे सेव्हरल एक्झाम्पल्स आहेत ते आपण पाहू.